Hi guys, it is a beautiful Sunday and I just wanted to get on here. I know I'm not as consistent as I have been the past few weeks, and I wanted to hop on and tell you about the Magnolia Grove Monastery that we went to. I've been meaning to do that, and I haven't been as consistent because I just want to get on here when I feel like being creative, and if I don't feel like being creative, I'm not set to a schedule, right? Life isn't permanent, so we can change it up at any time. So I'm going to tell you, back in 2022, it was probably some of the deepest, darkest times of my life. I was grieving Jason's Uncle John, which I know a lot of you have heard me talk about Uncle John. And I talked about him quite a bit, and I was in nowhere mentally prepared for what I was about to go through with that. And I was at a deep, dark place, drinking way more than what I should have been drinking, and not being my best version of myself. And someone gifted me How to Live When a Loved One Dies by Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh was a Vietnamese monk, Buddhist monk. And the book changed my life. It literally changed my life. It's exactly why I'm here right now. And I didn't immediately change what I was doing in my life, but what it did do was it led me to do a sabbatical year this year. And when I say sabbatical, I'm still working. Jason will be like, babe, you're still working. I am still working. You'll see me at a city council meeting. I see patients still at my practice. I'm still working, but I'm not working 18-hour days. I withdrew from every board, every group that I belong to. I say no to everything, and it's not to hurt anyone's feelings. I just knew that I wasn't serving myself. And a word that I'm finding a lot right now is nurturing. I wasn't nurturing myself. I was nurturing everyone around me and everything around me, but I was not nurturing myself. So I decided to really dig deep one night. As I'm not drinking, I stay up way too late and I research. And I was researching Thich Nhat Hanh's monasteries, and they're all over the world. Plum Village is what he's known for. It's in France, but I found one in it's the Magnolia Grove Monastery. It's in Batesville, Mississippi. So I was like, oh, I can do that, right? Like I can, it's easy, it's close by. So I signed up, and the next morning I tell Jason that I am signed up for this monastery, this 3-day, and he goes, I'm not okay with that. And I'm like, well, I'm not asking permission. I'm going to this monastery. And so about 3 or 4 days later, he messages me while he's at the gym, and he goes, hey, I don't know, I don't know why I need to go do this, but he goes, I don't want to interfere with you in your journey. I don't want to interrupt your schedule, but he goes, if you'll have me, I would love to join you. So I changed from the women's dormitory to a family cabin. It's a very primitive cabin, and we decided that we would go do it together. And so I'm always studying, and I'm like, Jason, like, have you started like researching like the 5 precepts and this? And he's like, what, is there a test? And I'm like, there's no test, but it's just the Buddhism way. It's what they believe in. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that before I get into the everyday details of the retreat that we did. So Jason's analogy of Buddhism is when you are losing someone that you love and they die, and you say, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to be more present. I'm going to spend more time with my family. I'm going to work less, blah, 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 right? Like, we've all made the promises. I know that I have. And just like that, you're right back into the same rut, the same schedule, the same 9 a.m. nothing, and you're not taking all the time that you say that you're going to take. That's where Buddhism comes in. Buddhism is about being mindful, and it is about just really paying attention to the now, because that's all we're guaranteed is right now. And for me, what I relate to that, wholeheartedly relate to that of his analogy. But for me, Buddhism it's really just about being a better human. It doesn't matter what your religious beliefs are. They say live like Buddha, and that's exactly what it is. It's living like Buddha. It's being Buddha-like. It's being a better human, and we all could be a better human. And so you can add Buddhism beliefs onto whatever religion you believe in or that you're brought up in. And so the retreat is for any and everyone. I cannot recommend it enough. It was fantastic. Jason and I connected on a level that we've never connected on in 25 years. It met all of my expectations and exceeded them. We get there, arrive, and we check in Friday evening, exactly a month ago. And I like cry through the entire first meditation, and they're chanting, and it's beautiful, and they're doing this call of prayer, and I'm just crying. And we get done, and Jason's like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like, all I can tell you is that I'm at the most peace I've ever been, right, in my life." And so then we get through the meditation, and then we learn how to do mindful eating during orientation. And literally, it's about setting the fork down, enjoying every single bite, being in noble silence, really learning to appreciate the textures, the taste, the sounds, and knowing that you're nourishing your body. I mean, this goes hand in hand with my functional medicine. Like, food is medicine. Like, we're nourishing our body with this food. There's starving people around the world. So it's really just about, not being in a rush, not being in a hurry. And that's where everyone always is. And I've been there my entire life. I've never been more at peace than I am right now. I can never remember in 46 years of living not having zero anxiety. I don't have any anxiety. And I knew when John was passing, he had such a peace about him, and he was okay with the transition. And I knew that that's what I wanted to find. And I'm still not sure where this journey is going to take me. But I can tell you, after 3 days at the monastery and really learning how to do mindful walking and mindful eating and meditative working even. I mean, we did it all. It was, I think total we did 4 or 5 meditations, a couple of mindful walks, and it was just fantastic. I mean, just being in that noble silence. The grounds were so beautiful. It was 6.5 hours away from Orange Beach. Highly recommend going. It was just a beautiful place. But for me, I have just been such at peace, and I cannot express to you what it has done. And I'm excited. When I started this journey, it was very lonely, and I'm not telling you that to feel sorry for me or anything like that, but I feel like I lost 99.99999% of my friends when I decided to stop drinking, and I dove off into meditation. And then it's been so eye-opening meeting all of these new friendships that I've made along the way, and being able to share and reflect and have intellectual conversation about all these things that really matter right now. And since then I've found a couple other monasteries that I've visited, and it's really just about learning mindfulness. And that's really where I'm at in this journey, is learning mindfulness. And it's about being present and being grateful for the moment, and really learning to appreciate what we have. And so I took my nails off this week because my fingers have always been gnarly from the damage of arthritis. So I've always kept acrylics on for 25 years. So I kept those off. And then we're going to see if Jason actually watches my videos, because tomorrow I'm chopping my hair off. I've told him, I've forwarded him the email. Angel, I did forward him the email to let him know. But I'm chopping my hair off, and it's really just, it's not about the hair. It's just, I'm just at a point in my life, I don't want all the materialistic things anymore. I want it pretty simple. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know I haven't lost my mind, and I am here. And if you have any questions about any of this, of my journey thus far, I'm happy to share it with you. And all I can tell you is I'm just excited. I'm excited to explore this whole new chapter. I feel like I have not done my best work yet, which excites me. And I don't know where it's going to take me, but I am super excited to share my ideas and my thoughts with you moving forward. So reach out, email me, call me, text me. Always happy to chat with you, and thankful for your friendships. I'm very grateful for your support and love always. I hope you guys have the best week, and I wish you all the love and light that this beautiful Sunday gives us. Namaste.